Hello, hello. So, I wanted to hop on and talk a little tonight about what it means to have a partner on your detox journey, the value in that, and how detox differs from a regular maintenance diet. Because I've been having a lot of conversations lately around nutrition and detox, but having to clarify how I view a regular ideal maintenance diet, which is going to differ for everybody. It's never just one flat out way of eating across the board. It's just not. However, when you're doing detox, when we're looking at a purification of the body, spirit, mind, we're purifying the body, but we're also purifying emotions, mentality, spirituality. It often begins with the physical body. That's why we use fruits and herbs as the support, because the fruits and herbs are the pathway in to the detox, but they're not the detox itself. They encourage it, they support it. Herbs help support the organs, and they also encourage a deeper level of cleaning out of the body. A lot of people understand the role of parasite cleanses right now. That's kind of a trendy topic. But what that's doing, it's also allowing people to see how herbs, the right herbal protocol, not all parasite cleanses are created equally. Parasite herbs. I'm making a parasite tincture right now, actually. Wormwood, cloves, fennel seed, and black walnut hull. Three of which I have available here as tinctures that I'm going to be mixing together. The one I haven't had was wormwood, which is why I hadn't made a parasite tincture for myself, because having all of them together is crucial, because then it aids in the process of parasite cleansing, which is killing the parasites, killing the eggs, and having a binding agent to help pull them out of the body. Otherwise, you just have dead parasites recirculating because your lymphatic and kidney system is not allowing you to eliminate properly. That is why doing a parasite cleanse, it can be, I do caution doing it before getting into much of a detox, because if you don't have the proper elimination mechanisms in your system at the moment, the parasite cleanse might not do much. So throwing a parasite cleanse on top of an unhealthy standard American diet isn't going to do much. And that's what people miss. And that is the point of detox, is to clean out your system. Most of us have been so congested. We've been eating in a way for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And your body has gotten highly toxic over that time. Not just because you eat meat, not just because you eat bread, or any single little thing. It's a combination of each day you're over your toxic threshold. My plants are bringing in the little fruit flies. You have a toxic threshold that you are allowed each day, and your body is able to efficiently eliminate the excess waste in your body, the toxins, the excess waste, and congestion, stagnation, whatever it may be. And your body is able to effectively eliminate those things. Our society in America right now is, we have been so overly exposed to pollutants and toxic foods and terrible mindsets, a way of living, the 9 to 5 grind, just all of it combined has put us so far over that threshold that each day we go and just continue to pile layer on layer on top of layer of toxicity and stagnation and waste in our body. It's like when you look at landfills, I feel like it's such a direct reflection of our own bodies. The way our landfills are growing is the way that we treat our bodies. And the landfills are a reflection of the way our culture is treating itself. The ecosystem of the body, all of nature around us, we're wanting quick things, easy things, throwaway items. And then all of those throwaway items are ending up in landfills. The same way we're using throwaway foods in our body, and it ends up as excess waste just holding onto your body because you can't eliminate it properly. That's the point of detox. And it does not mean that you need to eat only fruits and herbs for the rest of your life. A lot of people will end up in a maintenance diet where you're eating a lot more fruits and herbal support on a daily basis than you were prior. But being fruitarian is different than undertaking a fruit and herb detoxification protocol with a coach. And the point of having someone support you, like what I do, is not to stick to a very rigid protocol. It's not about giving you a menu of what you have to eat or a timeline of what you need to stick to or the juices you have to have, the fasting schedule you have to stick to, when you can and cannot eat. It is about being able to modify. Like, you can do the longest fast in the world and have like this award ceremony to show off how long you can fast for, how long you did your mono fruit fast, how long you did your water fast. And all of those things are great and can be powerful for your journey. Most of that is beneficial for the spiritual aspect, because when we're talking about detox, we're focused on elimination. And if you're not eliminating the wastes in your body that have been congesting your system and weakening your organs, not allowing the body to function the way it's supposed to, then you can brag all day about your fast, but it's not going to get you anywhere. So again, with most things in our culture, it's not about the destination. It's not about where you want to end up, having this goal in your mind of a certain amount of weight loss or a certain thing that you can tangibly like see in yourself. Focusing just on that end result kind of negates the process of detox, because it truly is a really powerful unlearning and rediscovery process, because we really have to come in by clearing the slate of the way we've come to believe health to be, the way it's treated in our modern medical system, the way it's treated by nutritionists and dietitians, and from the mainstream perspective, even from the holistic perspective, even from the alternative communities. Getting into a really deep cellular detox probably will go against a lot of what you've been taught. And having the willingness to step in and say, okay, what if everything I've learned is wrong? Show me what this is about. Show me what to change so that we can really clean up my body. Show me how I can heal my IBS, my chronic sinus infections, my skin issues, my chronic constipation. All of these, my eczema, my MS, my arthritis, everything that your body is showing in a symptom can be healed with detox, with the proper detox. I'm not talking these quick fix ones that you can get, 3-day juice fast, weekend liver cleanse. You know, those things, it's not the way. It's not a quick fix. It's not going to be. It's going to be minimum 3 to 6 month commitment of disciplining yourself, but not even just discipline. It's not discipline. It's devotion. Devoting yourself to bringing together your wholeness again. Bringing everything together in your body, in this ecosystem that you are. Nourishing it from a place that is not about surface level fixes, not about band-aids, not about breaking down macros and calories and all of that crap that doesn't matter. It is a deep internal journey, spiritual, physical, cellular, energetic. I am not here to give anybody a menu of what you're supposed to be eating, what you're not supposed to be eating. I'm here to work with you. Modify, adjust, work with your body and where it's at, your set of symptoms and what is coming up, what your body is speaking. And as I can help guide you to reattune to yourself, then you are starting to become an active participant in your own healing process. So then you are learning to also become a healer. And then as you go through this whole process, you have learned a whole new realm of knowledge that you can take back into the world and bring of service to other people. That is what healing is about. It isn't just about me or my body or the diet that I believe in or the self-righteousness of being vegan or carnivore or omnivore or frugivore or whatever any of that crap is. It is a self-rediscovery. It is the awakening of the raw essence of who you are. Because our culture has suppressed and rejected it for too long. It's taught you to suppress and reject it for too long. The shadow work, physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental, is all about being able to face that discomfort. Stop rejecting yourself. Stop rejecting and ignoring and bypassing. It is walking directly into it. And probably the most difficult part of a purification journey, what I coach is called Purify. I don't like the word detox for a lot of different reasons. It's been called detoxification in many ways because the process of detoxification in your body is that natural organic detoxification process. Ooh, sorry. I have had earbuds in, so that didn't even help. We have a natural detoxification process. That's what is stagnated. That's what is weakened and the reason why you're sick. These sicknesses arise because of a poor lymphatic system, poor kidney function, adrenals are down, liver's weak, your digestive system is so destroyed from a lifetime of feeding it something that is harming it. The lungs are congested, your blood pressure is now a problem. Like, it begins with a small thing in the digestive system and builds up over time. It's like that boiling water. It starts with little bubbles, tiny little boiling, and then erupts into a big boiling water pit. That is your body. So I just want to make it very clear that I'm not just giving you a nutritional plan of the way I think you should be eating. I'm supporting you on a journey, on a whole body alchemy. That's what I think of it as. It's deep cellular and spiritual purification to rebuild your body from the inside out. It is bringing your body back into homeostasis and whole body transformation, healing the things that you've been dealing with. We're here to eliminate the buildup in the body and the disease in your body. So you're not struggling with symptoms anymore. Taking out organs is not a solution. You're still going to have issues because it's just going to transfer onto another organ system. So removing organs is not a solution to disease. It's just not, because your body is going to now shift that pressure onto a new organ system. And now you're going to have deeper issues in another part of the body. Gallbladder is a big one. A lot of people get the gallbladder removed, but then that's going to put extra pressure on the pancreas. Then you're going to end up with pancreas, when really it's probably more of an issue of the pancreas than it is the gallbladder. And by removing the gallbladder, then you're going to weaken the pancreas. And then there's so much to dive into with each area. Skin, all of the skin issues, we can really look into kidney, pituitary, it's a cascade. When we look at a particular symptom, how that waterfalls from organ system to organ system. So that is the point of purifying. So that at the end of it, your body is cleaned out so much and so pure that you can now reintroduce foods, often foods that you wouldn't be able to eat before, often foods that you've actually created sensitivities for right now. A food that you can't eat because it upsets your stomach in some way, shape, or form. You're told you have a gluten sensitivity or a wheat allergy or a gluten allergy or a peanut allergy. Any of these sensitivities and allergies are not a problem necessarily with the food. While we do have quality food issues, that is for sure. I am absolutely aware of all of, our pesticide spraying and hybridization of wheat, all the factors that bring up food quality issues. But the depth of the issue now is your body. So we need to eliminate all of those foods, keep your diet pure and simple, which is fruits. They're the most simple and easily absorbable foods to your body, the most hydrating, so that your body is not dehydrated. That hydration process is also what encourages the elimination process. That pure cellular hydration, not just drinking water, that's not hydration. If your cells aren't open and able to absorb properly, you can drink all the water in the world. It's going to drain through you, and it's actually going to deplete your body more than aid it. So all fruit, purify, simplify your diet, bringing in herbs to support the organ systems and encourage a deeper amount of that cleaning out, that deep cleansing. And as you get through that, it takes months, sometimes years to fully get through it all. And as we go along that process, things will come up because you must experience the symptoms of the disease as it's eliminating through the body. It's a purge. And as it's purging out, it is going to express itself in that purging process. So like if you have chronic skin issues and like you're not having flare-ups at the moment, as we start to clean out your kidneys, you're probably going to have skin issues come up even more progressively as it's eliminated from the body, as a lot of this is pulled up and removed. It's that shadow work. You need to bring the shadows to the surface, sit with them, see them, confront them, resolve them as they move out of you. That is the same thing we're doing physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This is a whole body alchemy process. So I don't call myself a nutritionist anymore. And that's part of it, because I feel, and I don't necessarily like detox specialists either. So I'm playing with names at the moment. I'm not sure where I'm going to settle. Wildcrafting and Earth Witch feels really aligned at the moment because I don't like any of the labels. I don't feel like that they are really encompassing of what this work really is. It is healing, deep healing. And yes, you can become the healer of your own body, but here's the caveat with that. You cannot heal yourself without unlearning everything that you think you already know. Because you can't fix a problem from the same level of consciousness that it was created. That is a quote from Einstein, I believe. That is where we talk about energetics, spirituality, when coming into the body. Because that's probably the truest statement I've ever seen when it comes to like true disease healing. You cannot fix the problem in your body with the same level of consciousness that you began the issue. Meaning, if you're still eating and living the same lifestyle that created your state of disease, you're going to keep living in that state of disease. You need to open yourself up to the healing process and the alchemy process that comes with a willingness to unlearn what you have known to be true, clearing the slate and welcoming in a whole new realm of learning and rediscovery, coming in from a new perspective, like you've never learned about health before, and we're coming in together. And that is where the intuition begins to come in as well, is you're not leading with your mind, you're leading with the body. And then we're helping. That partnership is where I come in, because I think that the value of elder wisdom has been vastly lost in the Western world, very largely underused, under-acknowledged. We've kind of come into this place of self-work in an isolation vault, but that's not where healing happens. It doesn't happen in isolation. You can learn a lot about yourself being alone, especially like from relationships, being alone, having space and time alone to go inward. But the valuable healing work is done in community, in embracing the wisdom that those who've come before you can offer. And it isn't until recently that I've really come to see how that's affected me over the years. And seeking out that wisdom from those beyond me, myself, those who've been in herbalism or the detoxification or naturopathy long before I got into it, and what they can share with me, their experience. And that is what being a teacher is about too, being a healer, being forever a student, not sitting in, I have all the answers, because you'll never have all the answers. When I come in with a person, it is not about having all the answers for you. Often I have people kind of take things that I say or off Facebook posts and assume I'm someone who's arrogant and just thinks I'm always right. It's very far from true. I have a lot of passion about topics I have been a part of for a really long time and have studied in, and know in my soul have value and truth to them. Does it mean it is the only pathway? No. Does it mean it's the right pathway for you? Not necessarily. Not necessarily right now. Not everybody's ready to take this step. I mean, I've gone back and forth in my approach to this work as well, because I've battled with my own eating disorders and food addiction behaviors. That is a whole part of the process. Like, you can't just force yourself to unlearn addictive behavior. It comes with delicacy and acknowledgement, and then that self-devotion that helps really purge out what fueled that addiction in the first place. So in the healing process, you face the addictive behaviors because you're allowing yourself to sit with the pain beneath the surface. So it all really, it's a labyrinth that you go down. Everything is about the labyrinth. It's not a straight path, never will be. You'll keep going, and there's always something new. So I hope that's valuable, and I'd love to help support you. Oh, my books that I've got that I'm super excited. The Grape Cure, Mucusless Diet Healing System, and The Guide to Detox and Detoxification, Diet and Detoxification. All of these are powerfully supportive, but like I said, I really like to lean into the body too. I don't go by any particular system or sticking to a very one ideology. I take things from all different areas and cultures and perspectives and have brought them to my own place. And I'm always open to listen to where other people are coming from too. But I have come to this one point that I feel very strongly about, and it is that you cannot detoxify, you cannot purify your body while still eating animal products. You cannot do that by consuming the flesh and excrements of animals. You can't. And then as you get through detox, you will really challenge how and what you're eating as you move through that as well. That is a really deep shadow of our culture, of human culture. That is something I will continue to challenge you on as well, because I think it runs really deep. So that's that. And love you all.